Okay. I'm seeing in this deck, I'm seeing the Courage card. And then I'm seeing in this deck, which this is actually 2 decks, I'm seeing the Rebound card. And there was misinformation. I just heard there was misinformation. Someone gave both of you misinformation. One of you is aware of this and one is just waking up to this. Okay. Now I'm seeing the third party card. So there's been some people that have interfered. And the reason why I'm saying people is because I'm being told it's on both of you. So both of you were informed misinformation about this connection. So you've had people trying to intervene within this connection, hence why this has been in separation. Yeah, just seen the Matrix card. Okay. Let's see, what is this message? Okay. So we've got change, transformation, preparation, 555. You could be seeing 555. Courage. That's what I was saying. Okay. Bravery, determination, persistence. Like I said, I feel like one of you have been aware of this perhaps a little bit longer than the other one. But I feel like both of you are now seeing the interferences at play and why people were interfering, especially with the Matrix card being shown there. Okay. There's a message behind this, but it's not ready yet. I don't know. Okay. There's been some interferences within this connection. Both of you are aware now. And I was seeing the Rebound card, so maybe people were interfering, maybe, okay, when I'm getting there's been misinformation, stay with me. When I'm saying that there's been misinformation, there could have been people on both of your ends spinning bullshit to both of you as to why this wasn't good. There's some sort of difference here why people were trying to shut this down. So whether people were trying to say that you were just using this person as a rebound, or people were saying to you that you were being used as a rebound. Something about your differences that people didn't like, and they used that to interfere within this connection. Whether it was some sort of societal bullshit issue, and people tried to interfere. Yeah, it's like the devil's work. This was karmic energy that was around, trying to interfere, trying to betray. Jealousy. These people were jealous. I'm even getting the image, like I'm being shown social media. Some of these people could have even like made fake profiles trying to intervene, really just trying to cause disruption for you and this person. And I'm hearing spinning a web of lies. Spinning a web of lies. Okay. And for some of you, that's what I'm seeing. Holding on, I'm sorry, I was lonely, things are changing. I feel like there was people interfering on both of your ends, making out that both of your intentions towards each other, it was like other people were trying to tell you what the other person's intention was. And maybe both of you believed outsider opinions instead of actually just trusting. I just got stuck then in the throat. Yeah. And then my son just coughed. Thank you, mate. So I feel like this feels a little bit like because I feel like truth is being revealed. I feel like truth is being seen now for what it is. And I feel like whatever words have been spun, both of you are seeing this clearly. Perhaps one of you seen it before the other. Yeah, there was some heavy interference here. Okay. These people may have been very controlling. Perhaps you or this person or both of you have been maybe people pleasers. And maybe you didn't want to upset anyone. You put other people's feelings, mirroring. I feel like both of you were going through this. It's very interesting. We're getting a lot of mirroring energy over the last couple of readings. There's something very similar about your situations that mirror back. But the information that was coming through, it was just from people trying to control this situation. Yeah, and they created a breakup. They created confusion. Very convincing energy. These people were very convincing, and perhaps these people, for both of you, were very close to you, whether this was friends, whether this was families, whether this is people that you've really trusted, this is people that you've really loved and cared for. And unfortunately, they can be our biggest karmics. And I feel like people have just been in your ears trying to deter you away from this connection, but you're both seeing it clearly because you both have attuned to your magic. You have both attuned to higher energies. You're both sitting at this frequency where you're both telepathically being able to communicate this. I feel like you're both communicating this with each other. Air sign energy, and then we've got fire. So air and fire right underneath each other. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're both looking at this. Fresh perspective. Look at this. New perspective. And then you've got clarity. So both of you, maybe for some of you, you just got new glasses. I'm seeing the glasses. Maybe for some of you, you need glasses. Maybe for some of you, you needed to change your glasses and update them because you couldn't see properly. Like that could be an actual 3D thing, right? But I feel like both of you mirroring, both of you are now seeing this situation for what it is. Maybe you feel like you've been a bit tricked. But again, this has had to happen. For whatever reason, this has had to happen. Okay? Wow. This is coming back together. Frequency, as I was saying. Right? You're both attuning to the same frequency. I feel like you're both, this says intuition and meditation. You both could be meditating. You both could be tuning into your intuitive gifts. And then we've got gentle lover. This person's doing yoga. It looks like they're in Bali. That's nice. Willing to learn, playful and passionate, good communication, and dreamer. So these could be some of the qualities that this person had, and yourself. Very willing to learn. I'm hearing very philosophical. Is that a word? Philosophical. Is that a word? Playful. This person could be very playful, very passionate, very good communicator. And I feel like that's something that's really important. Maybe for both of you, being able to communicate. It's very stimulating. You know, having a very intellectual, you know, for a lot of the divine feminines, yes, passion is very important, physical. However, there is something very sexy when someone can intellectually speak to you. It's very stimulating. It's not surface level. Divine feminines, it's the intellect. It is the conversations that come from the heart, you know, that expand, where the divine masculine can expand our senses through words, not just actions. Yeah? So I feel like this person could be very optimistic, considering it says dreamer. I feel like this person has a lot of big visions, a lot of big dreams. Maybe you too. This is very stimulating. I just keep hearing it's very stimulating. And then we got the fear card that came out. And now I'm seeing with this courage. And remember I said the message wasn't clear to come out yet. And then we've got fear. This person has been holding back, coming towards you, overthinking. And I feel like this has been coming in and out. I don't feel like this person has been non-stop, like hasn't, I don't feel like this person has just been focusing on you this entire time. I feel like this person's been, you know, I'm going to say it, maybe under the illusion, has been under the illusion, has not been able to see this connection clearly until now. I feel like you've always been there for this person, but this fear, they thought there was some level of weakness coming forward, making the first move. But now they're realizing that taking the first move and taking action is actually their strength, and that's their true masculinity that's coming through. It's not weak to come towards your divine feminine. It shows your true masculinity. And that's what they're overcoming. Both of these need to happen in order for that to happen. And they're realizing that now. Okay. Anything else? They're planning. They're planning on coming towards you. They're coming in. Quietly confident. Quietly confident. Soulmate. Strong connection. Very romantic. They're coming in to redeem themselves.